What's
Right,
up, y'all?
right on time today, Coach. Right on time. We pushed it till we had to go. But happy April Fool's Day. We're gonna do. We changed. We're not gonna do the 1950s anymore. We're gonna do the year 1984,
No, don't do it.
or we're gonna do 1986 for a third time. How do we want to do that?
We have not done 1986 enough. We should do it in another 2 months and see if anybody notices.
Like I said, ironically, that 86 hit last week for me with what do we do? Growth. I think it had one on there from 86. Maybe it was the one before. It all kind of blurs together, but this is our second go at 1950s. We did this on episode 2 before pre Sontia, pre Coach. So this will be a fun one. I didn't go back and look to see which ones I had picked, but yeah, we're going to talk about it. You ready to get into this?
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you.
Music.
Lovers only.
Let's go to the hop.
Let's do 1984 again. What's up, Coach? Survived the technical difficulties, and you made it.
I made it.
Yeah.
Yay! I had to. I've got Norton on my computer. I've been a Norton user for a really long time, and everybody says antivirus. Why the hell do you use an antivirus? I'm like, I don't know. I just thought that's what we had to do. We have a computer. I thought you're supposed to have an antivirus. And so I've just been paying and it keeps going up and going up and going up. And I pushed it off enough to where they discounted it for me for this year.
Oh, yeah.
It'll double next year. But I just imagine, like I said, I really haven't, knock on wood, haven't had too much virus issues or anything. So I assume it's working, but I don't know if anybody else has virus issues. So I don't know. I'm just not going to find out. I just paid the damn money. I feel it feels like the mafia back in the 50s. They just come over and ask for protection, and you got to pay them a percentage every week.
Basically, you're paying the people who could also be the ones that would hack you, but you're
exactly.
Oh yeah.
So that's
exactly
what you did is you kept people from robbing you by paying the people that would rob you.
Yeah, I had this horrible feeling that within a week, everything would crash and the world would be over. I mean, this is my main hub. I like this computer. I've got my laptop, but this is the one that's got all my art on it and stuff. I like sitting here doing this. But anyways, we're talking 1950s. We're not talking antivirus. They didn't have antiviruses back then in the 1950s.
Not at all. Their antivirus protection was shotgun.
They had penicillin.
Yeah.
Penicillin was big for a minute.
More of an antibiotic.
It fixed everything.
It fixed everything.
Put some tussin on it.
Yeah, rub some dirt. But the 50s, that was a pretty good decade. Like I said, we went back. This was episode 2, the first official episode that's on any kind of platform, because episode 1 got pulled because we tried watching the videos. So this is technically a redo of our first real episode. I don't know. But episode 2, we did it. It was fun. That was a different time in the 50s. The start of the Korean War, which I don't know much about the Korean War. You don't learn about it as much as the other big wars, but I'm pretty sure it was right after World War I.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure my grandpa fought in it.
My grandpa did.
That's really all I know about it. The 50s brought on the H bomb, not the F bomb, not to be confused with the F bomb. The H bomb, the atom bomb, the big bomb. And the Red Scare, communism's bad, and the nuclear arms race. Everybody was trying to get that bomb first. The 50s didn't get what year, but the Brown versus the Board of Education
mm-hmm.
ended segregation in schools. And then the dawn of the space age, which coincidentally, first time we headed to the moon supposedly in like what 20 years or something like that. Launched. I got home just to see the launch of it. And
Well, they're not even actually landing on the moon on this
Yeah.
one. They're just they're orbiting it to get ready to land on it next year to build the base.
yeah, I wonder if they'll see Santa Claus.
Uh,
That was one of the code words for UFOs back in the 50s.
When I
Hawaii,
Seen the
saw
Santa
you-
Claus,
8 and 59.
huh?
Yeah,
Hawaii,
when I-
the 50th state in 1950.
Hawaii and Alaska both became states in the 50s.
Mhm.
And the first credit card, Diners Club introduced the first credit card. So, yeah, crazy time. A lot of good music.
Disney made its grand opening in the 50s.
Who?
Disney.
Disney, yeah. Yep. They started what was
Am
their
I
first.
low, or is it just because you're talking? No. Am I quiet?
No,
Oh,
I can hear you.
okay.
I might have been rambling. Come on. I think it was what Snow White was their first movie, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Or Sleeping Beauty. It was one of those two. I don't remember which one though.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
But in my search, I tried to find some hidden gems, and I got duped, royally duped. I was a little angry this afternoon when I started to compile my list because I'd just been listening to it for a week. And
No, you can't listen to it on Spotify because Spotify is full F. If you listen to the 1950s music, you listen to a lot of 1960s music.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But mine was the fake AI one.
Huh.
Yeah, I found hidden gems, and I'm sitting there like, awesome! I'd never heard this song before, and it sounds so relevant. It would be relevant today. And I
Yeah.
remember thinking this when I was listening to it, and so I went back today to get the albums, and I'm like, I had like 5 of them.
Where did you find them at?
Spotify. I just typed in hidden gems of the 50s, and so many. I mean, that's what pissed me off about it because they were good songs. It's like
You're doing too much with AI. I've never had an AI song on Spotify to date.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
got a
probably
bunch
have.
of them on YouTube. I was listening to a 1950s playlist while I was taking my youngest to school this morning, and like there were 2 of them that came on, and I was like, "Get the hell out of here, you fake ass non-1950s AI song!"
I can barely see you up there. What are you doing up there, Sontia? You're like poking.
What are you talking about? I can see me, Coach. Can you see me?
Seeing your cameras low. You're kind of like
Your
Oh,
eyes keep popping out of the screen when you're talking.
I'm pretty sure I'm in frame. Like I don't know what you guys
Editor's nightmare. Oh,
but I'm looking at it.
but we're gonna
Audience,
get into it.
Tell us if I'm in frame, please.
Like I said, other than that, I didn't find too many hidden gems. I mean, there had to have been songs that just weren't on there, but the big ones always seem to circulate. So I kind of went back and, like I said, I think I've got one that I hadn't really heard a lot.
Mhm.
No Johnnies, no Bobbies. Bobbies and Johnnies were big.
Mhm.
Everybody was named Bobby or Johnny in the 50s. So what we noticed, I think. But yeah. Coach fall asleep on us. We already put him to sleep.
No, I'm looking at my list. I'm down. I haven't even actually put any numbers beside my list. So I was looking. Just get my list together. Didn't have any AI songs.
Another rant on the AI. I had another guy call me AI on one of my Today in Musics. And first, if I was AI, I mean, not that I'm not, dashing and handsome here, but if I was an AI myself, I'd make myself a hell of a lot better looking, I would definitely make myself sound better, and I would probably have more than 160 views on most of my videos. So I'm not AI.
I am, however, AI. I am not real. I'm just a figment of your imagination and mine. But in this world, I'm real in this world, but I'm just pretend I don't exist.
Just my imagination. The 1950s version of whatever that was. I was so hurt because Motown didn't start until 1959.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
there was a ton of Louis Armstrongs, and I mean, that was what's crazy was the amount of that type of music. I was kind of how much of the Coltrane and there was just a ton of music that I kind of forgot how much of that really was of your Little Richard, and I mean, there was just so many different. Even then, I guess I didn't realize.
Oh yeah,
A lot of that was the '60s and stuff. So
the '50s had the birth of rock and roll.
kind of.
Well, I mean the name rock and roll at least, and I mean it's still the '50s had the first rock and roll song, and the rebellious teenager. You got a lot of teenagers kind of rising up and doing and wilding out a little bit. What was I can't think of the dude's name. The guy that rode the motorcycle.
Johnny Cash.
No.
There's a lot of guys that rode motorcycles. Is this on a movie or real life?
Rebel Without a Cause guy.
Oh, freaking Eddie Van Halen.
Sure, that's not him. He died really young. He was an actor, but he played in Rebel Without a Cause.
Easy Rider, and
Well, Easy Rider was way later. That was 70s. All right, Coach, you got that spinner before we get completely derailed. James Dean, thank you, Gil. Thank you, Gil. I knew there was a Dean in there somewhere.
There we go.
I was thinking of the other Dean, the Sausage Dean. Jimmy
Dean.
Yeah.
My favorite breakfast bowl, I'll tell you.
James Dean. All right. Jana came in with it too.
All right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy because my list is the list I wanted. I didn't want any changes. There's one that a little scary, but here we go. My number 5. I think by this point, if you've listened to enough, I love the gibberish and the nonsense words and the the
wow.
Well, that too, but the barbershop quartet. I'm pretty sure I would have been in one if I was alive in the '50s. I would have been up there doo-wopping and trying to woo them girls with my harmonics and being the guys. But I Wonder Why is my number 5 by Dion and the Belmonts.
Yep.
And this is a '59 album, squeaking it in there, and the album presenting Dion and the Belmonts. And like I said, it's he's questioning through this song. He's questioning why I love you like I do. And just throughout the whole song is do 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 up up. It's just that just gets me going. I love that shit. Sprinkle a little of boop on it, and it's all good. Tying in to this one, my number 4, that has a lot of that as well. Yakety Yak, Don't Talk Back.
Yeah.
By the Coasters, 1958 single, got repopularized in the 1986 movie Stand By Me. That's probably where I fell in love with it. I mean, my dad was listening to all that music prior to, so I had heard it. But when that movie came out that I loved, immediately loved this movie and all of the music in it. It had a lot of that music because it was set in the 50s. And,
that was a good movie. That was one of the first movies that I watched to where I went and read the book because the movie was so good.
I don't like reading. I can't read. I never learned to read. So I didn't go read the book. I didn't even know there was a book. Books exist. No, I did read a book a long time ago, Animal Farm, and it's coming out with a movie with like Seth Rogen. That's pretty cool.
I seen that.
And I think it's got communistic themes too, so it just ties along with the 50s too, because everybody was scared of communism in the 50s, except
they rightfully should have been.
Except for Little Richard, he didn't give a crap. He was just ripping it up, partying, man. My number 3, Little Richard, Rip It Up. And that would have been the club song of our day. He's just having by 10 o'clock. I'm feeling good,
Oh yeah.
Little Richard. What more do I need to say? He needs to be on every list everywhere. And
I don't know what video it was, but he's riding in the back of the truck playing his piano, and of course he did it on some other stuff too. But that was always I think there was a Pepsi commercial where he was doing it too. That was always that was my jam. Just
yeah, and one thing that doesn't bother me, it just finds me odd that, and maybe there was, but he wore a lot of makeup. All right, it's the 50s. Dudes wearing makeup in the 50s wasn't cool, but I don't recall hearing any stories of him catching any grief about it.
Oh, he did all the time.
Oh, I'm saying I would guarantee he did all the time. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. He made his band members wear makeup also, and there were like fits, and there were people that quit and whatnot. But he said that they need to have a look.
Yeah, I think he was like real big about
Well, and I haven't heard like anything bad about Little Richard either, and I don't want to. So if anybody out there trying to tell a bad story about Little Richard, then just shut up. I don't want to hear it. Leave some of my dreams alone. I don't like Chuck Berry no more. Chuck Berry's a creep. We ain't gonna go there no more. But number 2 song, I had to get Hank on here. Hank Williams. He didn't have much time in the 50s because he passed away in 53, and a lot of his songs were written in 40s, 49, 48. But he only really had 2 albums he released while he was alive that I can tell. And my song is Lost Highway off of his 1951 album, Hank Williams Sings.
Okay. Yeah, I was puckering.
Oh.
I was like
Hank, he tells it how it is. He tells it how it is, and it tears your heart up, I mean, I tried to stay away from the Lost Highway, but I've been on it too long now. There ain't no way to get off of it. You just gotta keep on going till the end. All right, number 1, drum roll. This is the one that I don't know if I would consider it a find. I had to have heard this song before. By the Platters.
Yeah.
And Smoke Gets in Your Eyes off of their 58 album, Remember When. And once you realize that love is blind, and when your heart's on fire, smoke gets in your eyes. So they're using smoke to represent how love makes you kind of dumb, makes you kind of blind, makes you do dumb stuff.
That's true.
And it's just a good song. It's a good sad song. It's got somber tones.
Man, I don't think I've ever heard it, but it will be on the playlist.
It had the big swing. It had the horns in it. And yeah, like I said, I had, this was one I had to check, but I was like, I know the Platters are real. I've heard the Platters before. They had some bigger songs, definitely had some bigger songs. I think, can't think of anything off the top of my head, but
I listened to one today by him, but it's AI, and no, I'm joking.
Everything's AI. That's my list.
AI, possibly.
It was insane. They didn't even sound like 1950. It didn't even sound like it. The 1950s has like a distinctive sound, really, I believe.
Yeah.
Like everybody has their distinctive sound as far as instrumentals and kind of tempo and different things. Everybody kind of follows the same suit as far as what's popular, but the 1950s has a 1950s sound, and AI doesn't sound anything like that. The imitation pisses me off. Like, what are y'all doing?
Some of it does. Like, I have a buddy that shares all kinds of AI stuff with me, and some of them, like, I like the way they redo the songs, but again,
I want it to end.
I just have how I search or whatever, but I don't ever find them on Spotify, thank God.
No.
I'm the Will Smith of AI right now. This is my iRobot. Like, no, don't do this. It's gonna mess it all up in the end. I promise you.
It already has, and it's nothing new.
We're past that, girl.
Yeah, I mean, it's been around probably since the 50s, when that first UFO landed in Roswell,
You guys remember how pissed off people were about auto-tune, and now we're making whole songs?
I remember how pissed off people were about auto text.
I'm still pissed off at it because I never say ducking.
Never.
Yeah, today I had a guy named Heather working with me because somebody accidentally auto texted and said, "Thanks for letting Heather shout at you," and the person's name was not. It was the name of a candy bar, but it defaulted to Heather.
Wow.
All right.
You want to play paper, rock, scissors, Sontia, or are we spinning for it?
I don't think paper, rock, scissors works.
Well, I mean, anything's allowed.
Sontia.
I don't know if you know this, but this is our show and we make the rules.
We make the rules.
But we cannot control the lag.
There is no communism here.
I almost tried it. You want to try it? I just
Maybe-
want to
maybe-
I did that today. The only reason I say that's because I have a guy at work today. We always have we have a thing where we always flip each other off in a different way. But he needed to do something. And I said, I'll play you paper, rock, scissors to who does it. And I said, rock, paper, scissors.
Boom.
Oh,
We could write down.
He's like, now I have to go do it because I think that beats everything. So
We could write down what your choice is and then flip it up.
nah,
Kind of
Oh,
defeats-
I got you. I see.
I'm
Yeah,
on the fly. I would never know. We'd have to go paper, rock, scissors. And we'd have to stop real quick right then. And then I'd have to write it and do it because I don't know what I'm going to pick.
Okay. I feel like it's choose a number between 1 and 7 would be the thing. That would be the thing. If we were going to have to do a tiebreaker, when a tiebreaker comes, because I feel like it's going to happen at some point, that should be it.
Janet has to be the judge in whatever tiebreaker we do. So whatever she decides should be the tiebreaker.
Yes.
Because she's the only.
Yep.
she
partial
has the power.
here.
Yep. You have the power, Jana. All right. So let's get through this list. You know, it was between Hank Williams and my number 5 pick. And I'm going to do my number 5 pick. But first we'll go to my number 1. I enjoyed this. I really enjoyed listening to the 1950s. People seemed more happier, even if they weren't. They absolutely seemed like they were having the greatest time ever in life, no matter what. Everything was wonderful, except for when your heart was broken. And even if your heart was broken, it sounded really, really pretty.
Yeah.
But this next song is not about heartbreak. It's about one of my favorite things. This is by Barrett Strong, and it's called Money.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the best things in life are free, except
Everything you want and need.
Everything.
One way or another.
I
Yeah,
need money.
Yeah, they say that money can't solve any of your problems. I think I saw something that said it could solve every one of my problems. Like every problem I have could absolutely be solved by money. So there's a difference between money and greed. I mean, you can have an addiction to anything, you can overindulge in anything, but really just having enough money would be awesome. I need some money because that's what I want, you know?
I would like to find out. I don't know.
Listen, I'd
but I
like
would
to
like
figure out what an addiction to money's like because I've had an addiction to just getting by for too long.
Oh yeah, that struggle is real and it's like it's not healthy. It just give me some money and I'll show you how happy I could be, you know? And then I did hear the Beatles cover of that. I remember the Beatles cover of that. I think that is I heard the original first, and then I heard the Beatles version.
I think that's.
And I didn't like it. I didn't
I
like it.
I was going to say that, but good.
I didn't like it. It's kind of like the first time that I heard oh my God, I'm going to die today. So the first time I heard the Rolling Stones, because I grew up listening to gospel and blues and soul music my whole life. Elvis was like not the exception. He was just part of it, you know? And then the first time I heard like the Rolling Stones, I was like, what are they doing? because you could hear the imitation. You could hear the imitation. So moving on to my number 2. I'm just checking to see if there's any torches outside. Number 2 is going to be Little Richard. Good golly, Miss Smalley.
Yeah. I figured you'd have one on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I couldn't do Santa Claus is Coming to Town because that's the one. I literally listen to that like every couple of weeks. I'll be like, like that is my favorite Little Richard situation out of all the ones that he had. But good golly, Miss Molly. There was 2 to pick from that I remember vividly from learning about Little Richard. Good golly, Miss Molly was the second one. She sure likes to bone. Not quite sure what that means.
Ball.
She likes to ball.
To ball, like have a ball.
Oh, I thought she liked to bone. Like
No,
literally this whole time. I thought
that's Dead Eye Dick.
Oh, well.
That's a 90s band. She likes the ball.
Well, that makes it way nicer. I thought Molly was getting down, and that's her right as a single woman. Hopefully, she was single. I don't know. Everybody was married at that time.
Single and legal, hopefully.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. So, number 3.
I'm not blushing. You're blushing.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Ooh, that's why she always had nice furniture. Number 3 is going to be by Louis Prima, Prima. Is it Louis Prima or Louis Prima? I'm not fully sure.
Prima, I think.
Yeah. But that is going to be Just a Gigolo.
Yeah, I didn't know I didn't know Dave covered it.
Yeah, he absolutely covered it. And
I thought Dave wrote it, and I was like, what?
No, he covered it. And fun fact, it was actually a cover from a song from the 1920s.
Yeah.
So it goes even further back than the 1950s.
That's a cover too. Cool.
Oh yeah. And they all sound the same. The 1920s version, I don't know that I'd heard the actual recorded version of it.
Yeah.
But I think they were playing it in the harmony of what it would have sounded like in the 20s, which is the same.
Yeah, I definitely like Lewis's version better than Dave's.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a big fan of Diamond Dave. Solo stuff for sure.
Oh well, I mean, a lot of people stole a lot of stuff, like the Rolling Stones. Like there was a lot of stealing going on.
Well, the Rolling Stones stole a lot of stuff from all the blues musicians before them.
Oh yeah, and then Elvis. We can talk about Elvis all day, man. I got into a whole thing about Elvis one time. Because they were like some body told me that Elvis stole all of his music from black musicians, and then I was like, no, Elvis didn't do it. His producer did. Elvis just did what he was told. And it was like, whatever.
He stole from white people too, though, so don't feel bad.
every yeah. I mean, songs get forgotten if they don't get covered.
He stole from
Shake those hips, make that money, Elvis.
Forrest Gump taught him how to dance like that. Do you know that?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it live in person.
Yeah.
Number 4. What do I have? Oh, number 4. I was going through this, and the 1950s was like a massive sausage fest. Like I was like, where are all the chicks at? And I mean, there weren't like a ton of girl groups. There weren't a ton of like solo female musicians that were on the popular lists. They existed, but they weren't really on the popular lists.
Yeah.
So I pulled out the Chordettes, Lollipop.
Yep. Lollipop. Yeah.
What?
It wasn't. It was a fake one. You were close. I thought you were gonna. I got one by it, but it wasn't that.
Okay, it went womp.
Yeah, that's why I stopped it. It was a scare one. It was a scare. I mean, a long time.
That was another one that got repopularized by Stand By Me. I mean,
Oh yeah,
that was that scene, they're walking down.
Boop, 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 lollipop, lollipop. And there were so many just good songs. I was driving down the street just enjoying my life listening to these 1950 songs.
Yeah.
And there was like one gentleman, and I'll bring him up just in case he's on somebody's list, that was like the hit maker of the 1950s. It seemed like he was one of the Billy, Bobby, Jimmys.
Frank? Was it a Frank?
It is not a Frank.
I would say Frank owned the 50s, and I can't believe nobody did, but that works out for me. So
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. So I'll do my last one so we can get to your Frank. And number 5.
Beans and Franks.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Beans.
God. All right. Number 5 is going to be my girl, Ella Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
And she was killing it. Absolutely killing it. I loved how a lot of the popular songs from the 1950s were from movies too. I don't think this one was. She has a version that she sings with, I believe it's Louis Armstrong, but the version that I liked by her of Dream a Little Dream was her live in Japan in 1964. And it was just her. And it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Whole audience went quiet. And on all those shows, you could still hear people like rustling around and farting and stuff, but like it was fully silent just to listen to her just sing this melodic, beautiful, just sensual. It's sensual, but it's also like loving song.
Yeah.
It's just like, just dream a little dream for me. Just
dream a little dream of me. Good movie too.
Good list.
So that's my 5.
That's 5 good songs.
5 good songs. I think all of them were on my tentative list too.
Ooh.
Only one of them was technically on my tentative list, although I struggled not using No Little Richard, but I knew you guys would, so it made it easier for me to not.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ready, Coach?
Sorry, I'm in a funky mood. A lot of weird things have happened lately. End of year happened for me at work, so a little stress is off my shoulders. But then tonight there was like 17 cops in front of my house, literally up until I walked out to the show. But it was neighbor stuff. But you walk out from working out, and there's like cops just lined your block. Yeah, and then we got stuff going on behind us, and so it's just been a unique evening. So
Jailhouse Rock. I bet that's on there now.
So it's a unique evening. Good one. I don't know. I first Googled or Spotified 1950s, and it did like top hits or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like the first 6 songs, I'm like, yes, was 62, 63, 61, 60. I'm like, what the F, man? I just searched 1950s. Then I kept searching and searching. And then finally I found this thing. It was kind of like every album released and had playlists off of it, and I could kind of play off of that. So that's where I went. My number 5, Frank Sinatra. He was everywhere. He had an album every single year in 1950. And I think you had to back then because you didn't make the money you made off of albums. So like a lot of these people had literally an album every effing year or 2 or 3 or and of course he did live shows and he did all those shows so he could just record songs and write songs, and he redid other people's songs and whatever. But my number 5, You Make Me Feel So Young. Song for Swingin' Lovers, 1956. You make me feel so young.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm pretty sure Frank made the original list. I'll have to go back and the original 50s list.
I believe you. I
400 years ago.
He would for sure. I thought there would be a Frank, a Johnny, and a Bobby.
I didn't do Bobby because I thought everybody else was going to get Bobby.
I have 2 of, but I do not have 1 of. So my number 4, this is where I puckered. This is from the Chordettes, 1954. This is Mr. Sandman.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was just something that was like the original kind of. It was a little bit sexy, a little bit just, kind of Mr. Sandman. You know, just something about it. And it kind of brings back memories of riding around with my grandma or my grandpa, or, you know, I think that was on a bunch of movies too.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Was it on Stand By Me?
It might have been. I don't know. It was
Probably
on.
not, because they did the Lollipop. I think they probably only.
Yeah, you
No,
could only
it
do
was.
so
It
many,
was
but
in
again,
Stand By Me.
you'd have to pay for music back then, and those ones had little to no royalties, because now they do, because people bought them up and owned them, and people realized how much money you could make off of music. But if you go back, old movies had so much music because it was so cheap too. Now you got to pay so much money to use a song in a movie that it's like you pick 4 or 5 decent ones. I mean, just think about it. The Howard Stern soundtrack could not happen today, man.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Because everybody owns all of that album now, and they would want so much money for that unless they were the ones making the movie. So, anyways, my number 3, Ray Charles. This is from the Ray Charles LP, I think, 1957. I Got a Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had some Ray on the tentative.
Mm-hmm.
The mess around, doing the mess around. That was.
So said he was another one of the brothers of that time, man. Like I said, like every one of them, and it was a different kind of music. Those guys weren't all jazz. They weren't all blues. They weren't all. It was just so different, but so much soul and all of it still, and just they were like, their music was so much better than everybody else's. The singing was awesome, but the music, the just how the music was played.
I wonder how many poodle skirts got spun around to that song.
Yeah. My number 2, she's behind me. You know, you forget about the music this girl made, you know. But this is Marilyn Monroe, 1959, and I Want to Be Loved by You.
And the reason JFK got killed, one of the reasons.
Whatever, and I'd die for her too, so that's fine. Go back, put me in his place. We have a good president that stays, and I'll go. No. You know, Happy Birthday, Mr. President. There was a bunch of them that were just something about it, but my number 2 was I Want to Be Loved by You.
Yeah.
So
I think they all were. I think they
loved by you. Ooh.
weren't they all off of movies, 4 movies or whatever.
I'm sure.
She had like an album. I don't think.
No. Oh my God.
What's the cat doing? Puking, pooping, or dying?
Oh no, he almost jumped on my cord for my lighting, but he was able to get over it.
I was close to, like, I thought he was going to eat it and get shocked or something. Like, move faster next time.
Like the line was right here, and his paw was right here, and it was bouncing, and then he did a leap. He did a
good job, cat.
Parkour.
Parkour. My number 1, I didn't use a Bobby, but I did get a Johnny. From 1959's Songs That Pour the Soul, or For the Soul. There we go. Songs for the Soul. Johnny Cash, 5 Feet High and Rising.
Yeah.
Rise the water, mama. It's 5 feet high and rising.
Yeah.
I have a kind of weird version of that might be AI in my play in one of my playlists. It's just like a different speed to it, and something about it is really cool, because it is definitely different than the original. It's not AI, but it is like there's something about it. It was used
remixed, maybe.
What's that?
Remixed, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was used for something else, but it's something really cool about it, because the original's really slow and melodic, and this one's got just more pace to it. It's almost like a workout song. So anyway, that is my list.
Good list. Good list.
Sticking to it. Done with it. Sorry.
It's going to be a phenomenal playlist. You should go watch the playlist, listen to the playlist, whatever you want to do.
Bobby Darin.
How do they search the playlist? If they wanted to go find the playlist and all of our playlists, where would they go find them, Josh?
Room Green Productions.
On Spotify? On YouTube?
Spotify, on YouTube, yes.
They could probably go to the internet and type that in even, and just probably find all kinds of freaking ways to get there even. Just like go to Google and type it.
There are 100 billion Green Room Productions, but there's only one Room Green Productions.
Exactly. if you room green it, and you, I mean, there's so many ways. I mean, you can go to his OnlyFans. You can go
You might get pictures of my plants,
Instagram.
plant pics.
His Instagram shows a lot of butt. So, like, if you're, just saying, if you're there, that's what you do it for.
My butt is totally AI. The rest of me is not. I promise.
Working. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, but he makes money. It's whatever you guys want to do. So
Do what you got to do. $20, $20.
That's what I want.
All right, we haven't got canceled yet, so let's get canceled. I got a bad joke. Define the definition of true confusion.
Define the definition of true confusion. Your question.
Yeah. Okay. What's the
boom?
or blind lesbians at a fish market. Boom, boom.
But that is a bad joke because I get it, but
You have to have an infection.
yeah, I was gonna say if they're like, I don't think usually the lesbian girls are the ones that are that way. They're usually sorry, but yeah, go ahead.
I didn't make it up.
I get it.
I get it. I get it.
But I think my
redemption.
mine was better, but that's fine.
Redemption. What do you get if you get stuck between two llamas?
What?
Laminated.
That's kind of a dad joke.
I told that to my helper as we were laminating something. So it made more sense then.
I would think like almost. Yeah, never mind. I won't tell mine because mine involved. So yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna do Texas next week, correct? Coach is a maybe.
I'm a probably not because I know now what Wednesday's dinner is, and I'm also sad to miss Texas. So I may try in some way to contribute, but no, I will 100% be at the owner of the company's house on Wednesday nights.
Well, like you said, we make the rules so we can push Texas if you want. And
you guys, we can talk about that. If you guys come up with something else you can do, or if you're going to have a guest host and you want to let them pick and do a whatever.
1984 again.
Ooh!
No, why would you? If you hate me, just say that. Like,
I'm trying to remember what 84 was. I don't.
It was terrible. That's what it was. It was
hated it, and I literally started out excited because 1984 was one that I enjoyed, and that was where. But granted, she was also thrown off because she did all the good songs from 84 on our 1980 playlist when she covered all of the 80s when we were doing 1980.
It was that one time. And 1980 was still better. It was still better in 1984. In fact, I feel like out of all the songs that I got from the whole decade of 1980s, none of them were from 1984 because 1984 sucked. Sucked.
All right. Anything going on, Sontia? Do you have anything to declare? Anything to declare? Not shit. All right. Well, Friday is the opening night for Miss Chloe Cloud and Alexandria Olaf at the Art House 310. That's April 3rd, 6 to 10 is when the show opens, and that'll run through the most of the month until Kevin and I take it over, kick them out, and go take it over. It's like, get your shit out of here. Our shit's next. I've got so much to do. I've got so much to do. I'm gonna try to get it all done this weekend. So I'm not the slacker. I'm way further behind than I was last year, but I've been talking to plants. So that's
real quick before we go. I'm gonna do the top 10 from 1984. Number 1, Prince, When Doves Cry.
Great song, but I hate Prince.
Number 2, Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It? Number 3, Say, Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson.
How
Number
do I
4,
turn you off? Where's the off button?
Number 4, Kenny Loggins, Footloose.
Yeah.
Number 5, Phil Collins, Against the Odds.
Come on.
Van Halen, Jump. Lionel Richie, Hello. Owner of a Lonely Heart, Yes, at number 8. Ghostbusters, number 9. I mean, 84 was a great year, sweetie.
No, it wasn't. That was the only 10 good ones that whole year.
Uptown Girl, Billy Joel. At
You
39.
remember what was it? Jump
Uptown
Rope for
Girl.
Heart? You
What's
remember
that?
Jump Rope for Heart? And I mean, 84, so that had to been middle school.
Oh my God, yes.
They played
Oh my
Jump.
God, I remember them. And the people with the yo-yos would come too. No,
Yeah.
Easy Top, Legs. They're, I'm just you just got a bad playlist. It happens. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry that 1984 sucked too.
I don't even. I was just doing it to mess with you. I probably agree with you. It's fine.
All
I
right.
don't. It wasn't like the worst that we've done. It just was not. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Kind of like how you didn't like country, and how nobody
No,
liked.
hold
the
on.
singing.
I ended up enjoying the country one. I think that was the whole thing. I went country after it.
Mhm.
I just talk shit about it in between.
We have a official list now, so we will never do another year twice again, ever.
Unless we feel like it.
Yeah.
Unless we feel like it, because there was a couple years where I could have done again.
Done again.
I've
got some decades I'm ready to get into, the years we just haven't done so much of.
1986. One more time.
The 60s, we haven't done a lot in the 60s. Let's see, we've done 2 years out of the 70s. We've only done 1 year.
Oh.
So the 80s was definitely the most. The 90s is the second. We haven't done 2000, and we haven't done 1 year past 2010 yet.
Really?
Yeah, we still got a lot of
All
years.
my music's at. Like, I'll be completely fine because that's where all my skull's at. So
Yeah, I know there's a lot of hip hop in
yes,
2010.
Cameron, no rules. Josh loves rules.
I love making new rules on the fly.
Okay, next show we do, we all pick just whatever we want to do. Free for all.
I mean, for real. Why haven't we done that yet?
Because it's a marketing nightmare. That basically is why.
Just name it free balling. Just the name.
The
Balls
growth
Bring people
Balls to
together.
the wall.
the growth one's not doing very well. I don't know. I need to go put personality in I need to start putting personality in every title, I guess.
Put
3,500 viewers on that episode still. Just keeps going. Just keeps rising. What were you saying, Coach?
Oh, I just said put Josh's balls. Maybe that would get people there.
Josh's
definitely would.
balls.
Maybe my AI balls.
Ish. Who's got the biggest? That's not 1950s.
Balls
But you know
on the
what
ball.
was 1950s? My Ding-a-Ling.
Yeah.
And that was by Dave Bartholomew.
I don't even know. Was he talking about his wiener in that song?
He was talking about a belt.
Okay, I thought so.
And
Chuck
his
Berry
wiener.
made it famous.
He's definitely talking about his wiener.
Definitely.
I had two Hank Williams songs because I thought that they were from the 50s and they both ended up being from the 40s, but re-released in the 50s on different albums.
Well, that's not necessarily. Yeah, the only albums he had while he was alive was 51 and 52. He died in 53. He recorded almost everything back then and may have been released as singles.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. But because this album with his Drifting Cowboys came out in 1955, but it had songs that were also released in 47. Yeah.
Yeah, the song I was going to do, Jambalaya, was from 1952.
Yeah, so I had I Saw the Light, which was actually 47, re-released in 55, and Calling You, which also same deal, released in 47 and re-released in 55.
One of the things I noticed is that some of them on Spotify, they didn't even give us the years. They're like, we don't know, I mean, they didn't know.
Usually,
Every album on my list, I had to go Wikipedia it and make sure.
that's what I said. I'm kind of on the fly most of the time. So if I'm 100% honest with you, most of the time I just like a song if it's new to me, or I put it in a different category if it's one like it's already in my playlist and I want to use it. And then all I do is go through my list and say what year was, and then that's how I get all my years and albums anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I said, I'm a little pissed about the AI songs because some of them were good. I immediately unliked them, so I'm not even going to find them and share them and give them any more kind of clout.
Good.
I'm also a little sad that nobody used a Richie Valens song. I mean, and that's my fault because I kind of thought one of you guys would.
Well, I thought about it in honor of Big Bopper, or not Big
Yeah.
Bopper,
Mhm.
Bad Bunny, because all the hubbub about Bad Bunny. Because I don't know one word that he's saying in La Bamba. I don't know what La Bamba means. La la la. I'm singing it. I'm singing it at the top of my lungs. La 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 la.
That was such a good movie.
I
Richie,
was.
Richie.
Like I said, I don't know what he's saying. So it about made the list for that reason,
Mhm.
just to be a stinker. But all right, good show. We'll figure out something for next week. Maybe you'll see Coach. Maybe you won't. Have a
Probably
good one.
won't unless I record something or we do it like differently, but probably not.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we
We'll see.
were trying to build a little anticipation. Thanks.
Okay, how about that? If my wife picks me up in time and I'm not too drunk and I leave, then yes, no.
No, I want you to come completely trashed. In
Well,
fact, if you are completely trashed, I too will be trashed, and that will be the funnest episode we'll ever do.
Josh
Or
would
not.
freaking freak out.
Well, I would definitely have to be trashed because I'm not dealing with your drunk asses sober. No way. That's like the worst
I'm
way to
not
ruin a
drunk.
party.
Somebody's got to be the DD, the designated talker.
Oh
I
no!
mean,
if
here's the
we're going off
thing.
the rails. We're going off the rails together, all of us.
I'm essentially myself. I'm just louder.
I may cry a little more. I don't know. It's been a while.
Go ask one of the boys to let you out.
I'm all over the place. It just depends on what happened that day.
Yeah, it depends on what happened.
And I'll probably most likely have my shirt off. So no.
Yeah,
Kurt
I always show
Chrysler.
up with a couple of extra friends. I'll be like, I met him in the bathroom.
My own house. They were here partying too.
Play something me and my friends can dance
Come
to.
on. I know the DJ.
Good golly, Miss Molly. All right. We'll figure out something. We may be drunk. Who knows?